we are. Welcome back to the Gfinity Arena. What a great matchup we've had already with Infuse taking on Reason, and then we just had Method against Endpoint. Now we move into matchup 3, and gentlemen, I'm going to come straight to this. Predictions on this one. Prophecy taking on last season's champions, XL. Jammers, what are you saying for this one?
Going to stick with the champions, XL.
Okay.
I would say XL, but you know what? I want to pick the dark horse right now. Akainu can definitely do the work on this one. I want to see Team Prophecy stepping up. I'm going to go for them.
Is it just because he's French?
Yeah, I think
it is.
No,
hey, well, I like that.
Not.
I like that. There's a little bit of bias going on, but we don't mind that. We like that in the Elite Series. Gentlemen, back in to commentate for this. We've got the lineup, some great contests there. How are you seeing this one going? If you were a betting man to put some money on this, are you
I could be wrong when I say this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I cannot recall XL losing a set when Infectious is around. So I'm going to go XL.
Okay, and then there's that Dark Moon Hado. Thank you for telling me how to pronounce his name properly.
That's quite right, mate.
You know, I want to be professional and slick. I mean, bit of an unknown quantity, but you know what? Coming out tonight, could he be the difference and get Prophecy that win?
He could be. It's going to be very uphill. Dark Moon Hado, a Cami player, did very well early on this season this year at Hype Spot in Scotland. But yeah, it's going to be really, really difficult to overcome. And Infectious is playing 3 times as well, so...
Yeah, you're going to go for a Method,
I'd have to go for XL.
XL. I don't know why I said Method, but there's Method in his madness. He knows what he's talking about. These gentlemen are going to commentate. I'll see you in a moment. This is matchup 3.
Yeah, I think for me, Logan, if you recall versus fighting not so long ago, Dark Moon Hado was on a tear. He was doing so good.
Yep.
And then he came up against Infectious, and Infectious went Abigail, and it was just horrible. I don't know, Dark Moon Hado might have done a lot since then, but that's not the only matchup that, you know, these guys are going to have to consider here.
Yeah, we haven't got a lot of repeats.
No, it's really
so we've got Hurricane and Akainu's kicking it off, and they're going to be playing again in the 4th match. But other than that, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's all very different matches. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a real interesting fixture.
As always, the first game going to be super important. Hurricane plays this match really well, confident in it too. It would have been one he would have wanted, but I've seen Akainu make Camis really struggle. So this could be the really big turning point early on in this set.
Both of these guys well-versed in the matchup as well, so this is literally going to come down to character stuff. Ready immediately for the jump-in. Check the V-skill as well. Wakes up with buttons, and it's very difficult to put Claude off from doing that, and he's got the corner already.
Yeah, fighting well from it, though. Health about even right now.
And he's just making the most of these good pokes.
CX.
Trade's definitely not in Cami's favor.
Gets back though.
No health.
Just jump out, no punish on the jump back.
Ooh, lets it fly.
Oh, it should. That should kill? Yes, it does. Great activation.
What a great choice to let that EX flash kick fly. That basically turned the momentum round for him and won him the round.
Yeah, and then went for the meaty afterwards. Wasn't expecting Hurricane to wake up with anything. That crouching jab anti-air is so risky. Gets punished straight away, and he's in the corner.
It's definitely not Bison's.
Especially against Cami, she's got so many jump areas.
Oh, erroneous input there. Wanted the cannon strike, didn't come out.
Oh, what a choice! I can't look for the reset.
Yeah, Hurricane was getting a bit too obvious.
Another medium kick.
Oh,
that's me, it's done! Akainu should take this.
Takes this one easily if he can finish this combo off.
She's still alive. Ooh. Hurricane's still in there. Oh, makes out the stand-up throw.
Nani?
Oh, Akainu. That's what I said, you know? We've seen Hurricane make Giles look helpless, but Akainu's got a way sometimes of just...
Akainu's in really, really good form at the moment. Like, I see him in you know, CPT tournaments as well, playing, you know, across Europe. He's looking really strong, and he's not just this sort of lame style of Gile. We see a lot of these Gile players now making the most out of his offensive options.
He's very good at both, very good at both, Logan. You know, this round, you know...
Claude let him get away. I mean, his reads on those reversals were great. He let one go in the next round as well, which really turned the momentum round. And that's the thing with Gile. He got an EX flash kick again in the start of that round. He also used the crouch fierce to, as an option against her medium kick. Got a big crush counter, launched her up in the air as well.
That was a beautiful counter poke, by the way.
He knew that Hurricane...
Camis love to press that button.
Yeah, he was getting very predictable with that medium kick.
But usually there's no answer for it. He's clearly been in the lab, found the button that can counter hit that move before it's active from a certain position, used it well.
Well, it beats it on priority, and all it has to be is active at the same time, and it beats it on priority, which is a new thing here for the Street Fighter 5 system.
Yeah,
you
of course, yeah.
The heavier medium buttons beat the medium and light buttons.
When they're at the exact same active.
Yeah, exactly. So he was very aware of that, and he made it pay off some great decisions there from Akainu, and very intelligent, educated play there in terms of the footsies game.
I mean, Akainu is pretty much the anchor, the middleman, and the base of this team. He's there 3 times, but could have easily been this next guy coming up. Darkmoon Hado has had a great year. Great to see him on a platform like this.
Yep. I mean, these are the sort of players that you want to see getting involved with the Elite Series, the players that are stepping up and making those impressions in the tournaments around Europe, and now they're here in the Gfinity arena taking part in this Elite Series with the genuine elite players in the region, and it's now time for Darkmoon Hado's first appearance in this season, in general at all in the Elite Series, and he has to go up against the MVP himself.
That's the great thing about a platform that's provided stuff that, like what you're doing and other events we've had. He's had some of this experience, some of this vital matchup, crowd in front of you, exposure. He can handle the nerves. We've seen him play well. The challenge for me is he had a really hard time against Infectious' Abigail. I'm not sure how much he's learned since they last played. We're about to find out.
Infectious has definitely learned a lot since they last played, so we'll see how he deals with it. This one's a tough one for Cammy. That standing light punch is such a great button for Abigail.
Yeah, he parries the dive kits consistently as well.
Yeah,
getting good conversion and momentum from that.
And you're going to see Infectious play a very patient style. He's not going to do a lot other than press light punch. He's looking to whiff punch that medium kick already with the back hard punch. Woo-hoo-hoo, that's scary.
So scary. Look at it. It doesn't really present much of a whiff punish opportunity.
Exactly.
Well.
I was just going to.
Oh, that's a good option though. Just jump in and catch its recoveries. Momentum here to Darkmoon Hado.
Yep. The one risk of pressing
and again.
Buttons. Wow, and that was literally in the space of about 5 seconds.
Not going to kill Hado. Not going to kill. He's a truck. One mistake could be the end for Cammy. And there's an opening. Gets no setup after this at least. He's just back away. Has to be careful how you approach now.
Trigger lasts so long as well.
Changes the whole matchup as well, Logan. Oh, back fist.
Good V reversal.
Wants to take that grey off if he can. Infectious being patient. Still over half of the V trigger. Remaining out.
Oh, the unblockable.
Look down.
It guard broke.
Great choice. Oh, got a button. Lovely play there from Darkmoon Hado.
That was really composed stuff from Darkmoon Hado. He waited, he waited, he waited. He started seeing what Infectious was doing in the neutral. That big jump fierce was such a good answer to it. The recovery on that. It's difficult to whiff punish, but it's not if you get the jump in.
That's the thing. There is an element of risk to some of these highly rewarding Abigail normals. A jump in time like that is an example of it. And now he's not anti-airing. Great play there from Darkmoon Hado to get some momentum, gets a throw. Oh, he ducked the jumping and back through there. Can't abuse that jump too much. Has to catch him.
It is a mix-up for both characters.
Plus. Nice approach choice there.
Looking to whiff punish.
Yeah, Darkmoon Hado definitely has done his homework here. He looks a lot more competent in the neutral than he did the last time I saw these two play. Oh, he's jumping.
Jumping light kick.
Momentum here.
And again.
Oh, he's going to go straight to the critical art. This is the most on tilt I've seen Abigail's Infectious here at the Elite Series.
It looked like he tried to parry the anti-air, but he got counter hit on the startup.
The jab activation just needs to get that V-trigger out of there. Has him coming towards the corner at least, Logan. Some positional advantage for Infectious. A significant life deficit. What does it matter?
Slowly walking him down.
Oh!
It's just a frame too slow every time.
He's been waiting this entire game. Activation.
Activates. Has to respect this now.
Oh, base out anti-air. Doesn't get punished though. Infectious' V-trigger depleting. Still has the critical art though. One opening is enough.
It's still going to outlast Cammy's V-trigger, which was activated a good long time afterwards, but he's got the life lead.
9 seconds on the clock.
Needs something now. He's not going to be able to get it, surely.
5 seconds on the clock.
No way.
Darkmoon
Hado wins his first match at the Elite Series against last season's MVP Infectious.
Unfazed.
And what A consummate, composed performance from Dark Moon Hado.
This is what I'm saying. When you've been on that big platform, Logan, it doesn't matter if you're in front of these Gfinity lights. You can handle the nerves. You can perform like yourself. Dark Moon had a walking example of that. What a performance. Infectious chasing the game the whole time. Couldn't get going.
Yeah, I really like how Dark Moon Hado didn't overextend himself too much at all. He wasn't taken to the air too often. It was very sparingly, but when he did, it really counted. Got some very big openings. That time he got hit by the guard break. Nice
got
backdash.
out of the way to command grab, which is
very clever backdash, and he was able to close it out. Had to respect that nicely spaced EX cannon strike there.
Love that choice. Just caught him trying to walk forward. Caught him trying to dash in. 3 seconds on the clock. Knew Infectious was going to come towards him.
And that's the problem, like with Infectious's patient style. Is it too patient sometimes? He really let the clock down with being inactive for long periods of time in that round.
I'll tell you what, Logan. How does this sound? Prophecy versus last season's champs, XL. 2-0 to Prophecy so far. Wow. Who would have predicted that after 2 matches here?
And now Brian steps up, and you know, we saw how much pressure was him last season. He was looking for wins. He's looking a lot better now. He's made that character change choice to Manat as well. He's going to be up against Shivrukin.
I'm pretty sure I saw Shivrukin do really well against Goichi at EGX not so long ago.
He's got Goichi's number, I think,
yeah.
regardless of which character he uses.
Did super well. So, you know, this is a tricky one.
Was it Gino that did quite well as well?
I think Gino actually beat him.
Yeah, he did. With the same
him.
character, with Laura. At that same event, so
it's not an easy matchup for Manat. I think there's a commitment here from Brian. We questioned last week whether he'd pick Rashid for 1 or 2 of the matches that may be a bit uphill for Manat. There was no hesitation at all. He went straight with Manat both times.
Yeah, he's
so as
all
expected,
in on the character.
He's going with her again. Shivrukin has had a great series last season. He's very difficult to deal with in his 1-game sets. He goes in, he goes hard, but he's also a bit more calculated than some of the other Lauras out there, so he can slow it down too.
Well, I have seen him definitely live and die by the sword. He will not be put off. He will go for those overheads. He will go for those throw resets as well. Let's see if it pays off for him here. It's very difficult for Manat to get him off, but she has got that 3-framer into the V-trigger to big damage. He's going to start zoning with that crouch fierce.
Yeah, just controlling position here. Nice anti-air. Take that trade all day. It's all about the position. And that was distance when she's...
How is Shivrukin going to get around that orb that she can put out to control the space? It stays there. She can call it back at any time, so you have to respect it.
Can't even take to the air when it's there as well.
And right now, Shivrukin is unable to get anything started at all. It is all Brian.
Of Manat right now. Trying to approach. Traded with the anti-airs every time, but it doesn't matter because this has been great. Gets an activation, needs to make something happen here. We've seen Laura.
Be able to take this in one sequence. Great V reversal.
Choice. He's giving up on the round, building meter. He's building meter for the next round here. Oh, bet everything. Very comfortable first round there.
And really impressive from Brian. When the tables turned on him, you know, Laura can kill you so quickly.
Well, I don't know why he changed his anti-air choice there. He was anti-airing with heavies, then he chose to do it with a light, and it's cost him everything he did well in that first round, just went out the window.
Shivrukin managed to fight his way inside that crouch fierce range. Oh, and he gets out of the corner, the forward movement on that crouch medium.
Oh, gets caught low, was expecting the instant overhead.
Ooh.
Big damage, 1 more hit will be stunned, and the round, good block.
Oh, what a block.
Punish that? No.
Pretty sure that's always punishable as well.
Oh,
he
good
jumps
jump
out
away.
the reset.
Back to neutral, not where Shivrukin wants to be. Oh, pressing. Nice, chooses to end the combo, sending in full screen. Good trade, no conversion, could have forward fierced that. Respect the orb, respect it.
Coming down to it.
Great play from Brian, 1 more hit will take it.
Still only needs 1 touch from Shiv as well.
Just what XL need, 1 game here, don't want to go 3-0 down. Has to respect this orb. Just jump in where you going.
Jump over it.
You're better off just walking forward.
Just walk and block.
Beautiful play there from Brian. 2 fantastic rounds. Made the mistake of trying to anti-air with a jab at the start of that second round. Almost cost him everything.
Yep.
But brought it back nicely.
I really was impressed by his defense there as well. When Shiv was able to get in, Brian made some very good decisions defensively. He jumped a couple of those command grab resets that he'd scouted out clearly. Good block on the overhead there to close it out. But his defense in the corner, great V reversal that he used as well late in the round. He just left the orb out there. It's up to you to deal with it. She can recall it at any time. So as soon as he jumped, he knew the round was his. Yeah, you can't block wash it in the air, of course.
Yeah, Suryuken face bomb. He knows he shouldn't have jumped there. Sorry, Senkan loving every second of that.
Loving a bit of that. Big Manat fan, I'm sure, as I know you are.
Oh, massive Manat fan. Massive.
Yeah, specifically that costume, I believe.
Yes, it's the character's move set that I love the most about her.
Absolutely, very expressive.
Nothing
in her
to do
movement
with the
styles.
costume. No. Yeah,
Indeed.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, it's good there. Brian manages to get one back, and XL up back on the board. But Akainu is going up against Hurricane again. So, what's going to be different this time round?
I mean, Hurricane, I think maybe we should slow it down a little because he's very good at nullifying a lot of what Gal wants to do when he slows it down. But
Hurricane's got insane reactions as well.
Exactly,
so
he can rely on that. He can wait. He kind of went in a bit too hard the last game.
I think so.
Which can work, but Akainu was just so ready for it.
Especially in this one-game format, we've seen Hurricane just sit down and just roll over people. He's done it week on week, but Akainu was ready for that. Let's see how he changes it around this time. As they go into their second matchup. This is the only repeated matchup in the whole of the fixture. It's 2-1 to Prophecy right now. Hurricane wants to bring this buck and square it up. Akainu, of course, wants to stretch this lead. It's going to be Guile and Cammy once again, so Hurricane sticking to his guns with his pick. We're not going to be seeing Abigail. That is definitely not a favorable matchup for Abigail. Here we go. Akainu using these normals so well. Gets the jump in light kick though.
Yeah, well timed that. Caught the recovery with a button. Stun.
Wow, that was a quick one. 13 seconds. And Akainu getting blown up for using these medium kicks.
Oh, went for a delayed throw, but he whiffed and got thrown for it.
Oh, still gets punished. This is great stuff here from Hurricane. He's going to be able to be very patient.
For these booms like this, Hurricane will EX through up. Maybe he's just trying to save the meter.
Yeah, he's just happy for him to get rid of the V-trigger. Oh, he was trying to bait something out. We saw Akainu let the EX flash kicks fly. Maybe he was looking for that, but either way, he reacted to the throw, got the low.
I think that was just a standard throw bait. Like, really well timed. That stand light kick buffer so good. Tried to walk up and throw. Hurricane walks out.
Using that step kick well. Ooh, the back fierce, big crush counter.
Here it is, that
EX.
EX.
Him walking forwards.
It's just the second layer Gal has to think about when she has that meter. Oh, what was that? Punish.
Another execution error there from Hurricane. We saw it in the first game.
He's had a few already. Needs to get those right. He missed
that
again.
Was great jump back, air to air. Didn't want to take any mix up there at all.
Funny enough, he might have actually got lucky for Hurricane if that came out, but it didn't. We'll never know. Great play from Akainu. Whoa, went behind.
Oh, that time he walked out of the throw trap. He's been tick thrown a number of times.
Oh my God, he's missed so many of these dive kicks, Logan. Unlike Hurricane.
That time he whiffed. And Hurricane is definitely not looking himself today. Certainly needs that Red Bull to wake himself up. Big sweep.
Oh, activation. It's an opening. He needs this. He needs to make this count. Red. Flash kick is Akainu. Is he going to get two here over Hurricane?
He's looking for the frame trap. Doesn't matter. He still gets the light confirmed.
One more hit.
Oh, that's going to be the stun. It should be the round of the game. And Hurricane brings it back after definitely looking very shaky in that game.
Sigh of relief from Hurricane.
He still had the quality to close it out. He did manage to successfully bait that EX flash kick out at the end.
Flash kick was a
little bit leave it.
Yeah, he was there. That round, Hurricane still had a lot to do there.
Yep.
Crazy flash kick choice, but you live and die by the sword. We saw it work earlier, right?
Let's have a look at that again. The key points in that matchup.
Yes.
Very good patience here from Hurricane, and he just catches him teching the throw.
Great first round there from Hurricane. Nice little bait there of the jab button. Actually punished another button there. Jump back jab to take away the risk, like you said, Logan. Close that round out. But that wake-up flash kick cost him everything in the end.
Yeah.
Hurricane able to tie things up here. So that 2-0 lead, as quickly as we saw it established, it has been depleted. We're at 2 apiece.
So everything's square. We've got 3 matches left to play in this first of 4 race 2 apiece. Next up, we have the MVP back. He's definitely going to make up. We wanted to make up for that performance there against Darkmoon Hado. Infectious, he's going up against Shivrukin.
Yeah, very rare you see Infectious lose on the Gfinity Elite Series. He's been so consistent.
Absolutely.
Fantastic play from Darkmoon Hado. Can that inspire some confidence here for Shivrukin to try and do the same?
It's a very, very different matchup, I'm sure. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, as long as Laura can Laura, the problem is the risk associated with trying to Laura.
The thing is, Abigail
right?
is one of the characters that can do that even better than Laura can.
I think the only character that can do it even better than
I'd
Laura
say so, yeah. Well, Bison's kind of up there with the speed of robbery.
Oh, he's not.
But it certainly doesn't have the command grab that you have to worry about as well. But Abigail is definitely a whole next kettle of fish when it comes to drinking 90% of your health bar in the space of 5 seconds. And be very excited to see. Yeah, exactly. Literally one guess.
I mean, at least Laura's got to hit you a couple of times.
Here we go.
Goes in, catches his toes. Straight away, Shivrukin being aggressive here.
Yeah, you have to really stick it on Abigail when you have the opportunity. His defense is not great, his options. Definitely see Infectious effectively use jump cancel normals to get out of grab situations, though. Yeah,
Infectious trying to trade with that fireball use there from Shivrukin. Obviously, having that projectile out makes the footsie game a lot better for Laura.
Yeah.
Spends the meter there.
Abigail got tremendous range on his normals. Oh,
why would he hold it that long?
Definitely tried to take liberties there.
Look at the damage he's eaten there for holding that fireball.
Oh, the guard break! That damage is heavily scaled. Activates.
Doesn't get the hit.
Yeah, Shivrukin. That was Shivrukin's opportunity, and Laura did not get to Laura that round.
Yeah, I think he was still recovering from the fact that he didn't convert off that stand medium kick on hit. There's that fireball. This time sticks it out early.
Shivrukin definitely taking risks, but so was Infectious. That wasn't a true meaty guard break charge fierce. Ooh, that's going to hurt.
What an anti-air choice.
Into the juggle, and that is 40% done. Dashes up into a mix-up again. Meaty fierce. Great whip punish. Infectious is flowing right now. He's got a huge lead, but he's looking for the activation.
He knows exactly what he's looking for. Stops it. One more hit will do it. Anti-air knee. Activation. Throw. Oh, takes the chase.
The command grab was a great shout.
Trying to bring this back. That humongous Abigail life bar. Infectious not staying still.
Oh,
my days. Oh, he didn't get the maximum damage because he put him in the air. The stubbornness of Infectious costed him everything then.
He was holding up every single time.
And now Shivrukin starts off where he left off with that crouch medium kick. Tries to dash in again. Infectious, his dividends pays off.
Nice use of the armor on the EX shoulder. The thing is, though, that definitely is going to put the fear in Shivrukin's mind to command grab, you'd think.
Oh, bad anti-air choice. Yeah, I would have thought, but if you're a Laura player, you can't stop, right?
Yeah, it's like a drug. They can't help themselves. Nice trade. Look for the trade combo.
Yeah, she's got significant life lead, but look at the bottom right-hand side of your corner. One more guess will do it for Shivrukin here. EX. Infectious doesn't want to be reversed.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't believe my eyes. Shivrukin pops off.
Oh, the pop-off.
The slip, bro.
He's talking smack. I don't know if he can talk that much smack after the beating that Brian gave him earlier on, but definitely he's on a high after that performance against Infectious. Sengen definitely like that as well. So we are back to Team Prophecy in the lead after XL brought it all square, and Infectious is 0-2 in this set. Still with one game left to play as well.
He can still very much win this for his team if he gets that far.
Absolutely. It's going to be, you know, we might be going all the way down to the wire again, but Shivrukin definitely has put Prophecy in the driving seat, and it's down to Darkmoon Hado.
This sequence here, I cannot believe the stubbornness of Infectious. He would not rest with any of this, trying to jump out. But credit to Shivrukin, he had all his meaties on time there, didn't get the maximum damage.
Yeah, that could have cost him, you know. He didn't get the max damage there, but he was able to convert the next meaty situation. Oh, and just the delay on that sweep.
It all just works out.
Rush counters all add up, even on Abigail. Yes, he has the most health in the game, 1100, but it's only 100 more than your average character, so...
Look, just goes to show, man. Laura, like I said before the set started, Laura can still Laura him.
Shower face Shivrukan there as we go into our next matchup, and it's Brian against Dark Moon Hado. Are both of these guys from Scotland?
I don't know where Dark Moon Hado is from. I've just seen him at events performing really well, but I actually don't know where the kid's from at all.
I'm not sure.
We'll get some background.
I'm not sure. Later. Brian definitely is, though. I know that neither of them are from England.
I mean, Dark Moon Hado's experience improvement against Abigail in that match against Infectious tells me, and I could be wrong to assume this, that he's one of the guys who probably trains with some of these guys. You know, there's a lot of Abigail familiarity, and it's hard to get that against the average online Abigail. But when you play someone like Infectious, maybe you can. So you could be right in assuming these guys are local enough for him to maybe know them in that matchup too. We'll learn in a second.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend I know how this matchup goes. I think it'd be difficult for Manat to keep Cammy out for that long. She's got so many ways to get around projectiles. And of course, that's what her orb counts at.
And she anti-airs with normals, which is always a bad thing against Cammy.
Very difficult for her to get pressure off of her as well. No real genuine reversal.
Thank you for picking that outfit, Brian. You're the best. All right, let's go. Look at that walk.
So we saw Brian have a great first round last time. He was zoning out really well, but wasn't able to keep it going the whole way through, but did close it out. Let's see how he deals against Dark Moon Hado. How's he going to get in?
Started really well here for Brian.
Yeah. Great conversion. And that crouch fierce. You can interrupt it. It's actually got a lot of startups. You can interrupt it.
And it's got a massive hurt box with it, unlike a lot of long-reaching normals like Abigail, for example. Hard
and that's something you definitely have to lab that, though.
Free frame interruption. Bro, my word.
And look at that life lead. 39 seconds. Huge life lead.
How much does Dark Moon Hado know about his options in this matchup? That's a universal one.
That's about to get in, but he jabs him out of it straight away. And again, another conversion from Brian. Oh, lovely use of the fierce to interrupt the start up there. And the stun is racking up.
Oh my days.
Closes this round out, surely. He's going to burn the bar.
EX.
Yes, he does. Very advisable. Always close the round out if you can. Meter is so easy to come by.
Wait, is this match point? This is match
point to Prophecy here against last season's champions.
This will be a shock result.
Definitely an upset. I'm not sure if anyone picked them.
I mean, Prophecy's a great team.
Apart from, obviously, Samad. That's because he's French. He doesn't count.
Gets in again. Scared to anti-air. Nice fierce, though. Just gets right back in there. Gets a counter hit and converts. This is a situation that Brian doesn't want to be in the corner here against Cammy. Looking for an opportunity to be reversal, surely. Yeah, he respects it, just backs away. Tried to whip punish there, Dark Moon Hado. The dive kicks, it's well traded.
And he's mitigating this V-trigger really well.
Are you going to jinx him? Commentator's curse? No, Logan, he blocks everything and takes his frame advantage with that jab. Great defense there from Dark Moon Hado, but still at a life. Only a tiny, tiny life lead. Counter hit.
He's nearly approaching critical art as well.
One wake up there. Gets in again.
To get in.
Oh, it's going to hit.
Oh!
Press the button. Brian with the big bet.
The hardest of reads, but it's not going to be enough as of yet, and they're all square.
Still match point here to Prophecy. The Dark Moon Hado misses his dive kick.
He interrupts.
One more hit here.
What did he do?
Excel's lost. Oh my goodness, what a result. Prophecy have stunned the masses here.
What a debut for Dark Moon Hado as he defeats Infectious and then closes it out for his team, beating Brian there.
It just goes to show the wonders of a single edition player to your team. Not only what it does with him getting the results, but what it does for your teammates' confidence. Shivrukan taking out Infectious, Dark Moon Hado taking out numerous players on XL2. Fantastic result for Prophecy.
That's going to do wonders for their confidence, but XL, after such a strong start against Method week 1, have gone down, and they get 0 points from that as well. 4-2 was the score, so no points for them this week. Prophecy, incredible stuff there. Shivrukan with the pop-offs.
You know who else would have enjoyed that result? I think Infused might have been pumping their fists a little bit at that one because they're sitting pretty at the top.
Definitely would have
Excel the biggest threat.
Let's have a look back at that last match, though. Dark Moon Hado, after such an incredible start from Brian, what a dominating first round, but Dark Moon Hado made the necessary changes, that pressure in the corner, really taking advantage of the frames that Cammy is able to maintain.
Yeah,
and then clutched it out in the end in this round. Brian
dealt with the V-trigger really well. We don't see that in
his defense, his blocking was great. He was ready for that overhead.
He even jabbed the dive kick as it came in and got hit, but got trade just to stop them in that nonsense. Really dealt with that well. Look at the pop-off here from Prophecy. Stunning performance there from both.
Dark Moon had on the other side, disappointed. I think they will be, to be honest with you. Overall, I think no one was very consistent today on Team XL. You look at Hurricane with a loss, Infectious with a loss, Infectious with 2 losses, in fact.
I think that's got to be easily the worst defeat XL's had. If you include last season too. They lost to Epsilon, I think it was last time.
Yeah, but it was last game.
And it was last game, match point both players. I've not seen them lose like that. That was very impressive from Prophecy. Are they the new dark horses this season?
We'll find out. Let's see what Tom and the guys think over on the analysis desk as we take a deeper look at that matchup.
Thank you very much. I tell you what, Logan and F-Word had a great match to commentate on there, because I tell you what, we didn't expect that, but brilliant from Prophecy. They look like a team, a unit, and well done to that debut lad, Dark Moon Hado.
It's very good, because I believe this is the first time Dark Moon Hado has actually been on the Elite Series as a whole, so that was actually a great performance. He pulled his weight, came out on top, definitely got the results. I was not expecting that, so I'm going to hold that loss.
I mean, there is one guy among the 4 who said Team Prophecy, but I don't remember who.
I don't know who he is, but
just to confirm the results, you're seeing those in front of you. Gone all to the home teams. XL, last season's champions. We've got one more fixture on the way, which is going to be a good one. But I tell you what, we should probably welcome out that man who's had his first debut, and I tell you what a debut it was. Let's welcome to the arena, it's Dark Moon Hado! Yeah, you take a breath. Enjoy this moment. Come and join us, Jack.
Thank you.
Big moment. Come and take a seat. Couldn't have gone any better for you today, could it?
Not really, no. I honestly didn't expect it myself, but here we are, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about the win against Infectious. And actually, before, just to tell everybody, am I right in thinking that you were on XL sort of subs bench last year?
Yes, but I never got to play, sadly.
How about that for a turn-up? Because they should have done, because on your form there, I mean, they look like they could need you going forward.
I mean, it was a strange game, because going into this one, obviously, Abigail, bad matchup, but I'm not going to lie, I'm not very experienced in that matchup, but somehow...
Yeah, you made it look like you were. You looked like an expert, a pro in there.
He handled it really well.
Oh, thank you.
And then the Cammy against Brian, he looked distraught, and you as a team looked like you just gelled. And how good was it to see Shiv with his celebration? I think he was saying, "Get out of my face." Probably won't want a lip read, but he looked epic. I tell you what, we could see that comeback right now on the old replay. This is Shiv Yukin against Infectious, and what a comeback it was. I mean, you must have been on the edge of your seat up there.
Honestly, I was. Like, I'm not going to lie, in that first round, I thought it's going to be a struggle, but the way he brought that back, I wasn't doubting he was going to take it. After that round, he had the confidence, you could tell, and it worked out.
I mean, look at this. Look at the health bar on their jammers, the maskers. I mean, look at that.
The thing is, you can tell by watching Shiv play from Season 1, Season 2, you can tell when he's determined to come back, he'll be very tenacious in that situation. And look, I was
just
over
one
there.
hit, one light punch.
When I saw his health nearly diminish completely, I pulled up my phone and I was like, oh, he's gone. Then I hear Femi and Logan going, oh, he's coming back. And I was like, why were we commentating this match? And I was mad jealous about that. But look, you know what? That showcases for what the performance that Shiv Yukin can actually bring for Prophecy in the Upper Cup companies.
Look at him.
Look at this.
He looked like
the killer face.
Look, I was telling the Masters a second ago, he looked like Abigail was actually in his face, and he didn't know what to do. So.
I mean, what a comeback. I mean, Prophecy going forward, I mean, for you, what happens now? You back on the subs bench after a performance like that? I doubt it.
I hope not, because after not being able to play for XL as a sub, I really want to come out in this season and show what I can do. And after a performance like that, I think it's boosted the confidence a bit. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, you can do, Dark Moon Hado. You can go home now and just put a tick by what you just set out to achieve. You have done that. I tell you what, a man that is currently with Ariel didn't do a long journey down from Hull to be here today. But is that his excuse, Ariel?
What is your excuse, Infectious?
No excuses. Prophecy played very well. They, took advantage when they had momentum, and unfortunately, that's what happens when a team performs like that.
Well, we were just watching the replay of that defeat, that mighty defeat by Shiv. What happened? You were saying it was guessing.
No, I mentioned that because she was so low on life, she was forced to go into a guessing game, and I tried to guess right, and unfortunately, Shiv had the read on me, so I couldn't get out.
And what about the new guy in the team? He used to be a sub for you guys. Are you feeling like actually that's one that got away?
Oh no, Dartmoon's a very, very capable player. One of them who's not so well known, so no surprise that he's coming out. I didn't expect him to do as big of a job as he did today.
Yeah,
but
he made quite an impact.
Yeah, it was impressive. So no,
you see that through gritted teeth. It was impressive.
Yeah.
I think I've just silenced you, haven't I? Oh, Infectious Duck, come on, you're the former champions. It's okay, it's only week 2. We can recover from this, can't we?
Oh, we will.
Fighting talk from Infectious there. Back to you, Tom.
I tell you what, that caused quite the stir down here. Infectious is a man who knows what he's doing, and I'm sure that comeback will be happening. But a man that sat next to me is very happy with that. Are you going to avoid him in the arena, or just maybe go over, say hi? I'm Dark Moon. Hello.
In the game, he's ruthless. In real life, nicest guy you've ever met.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
In game, he won't get off you, but outside he's having fun, he's enjoying it. But when he's in the game, robot face.
Full focus. Well,
Yes.
listen, congratulations on that win and your
Thank
debut
you.
for Elite Series. We hope to see more. Jammers, Damascus, thank you very much. I'll tell you what, we are going to throw forward right now because we have got that massive match on the way, Envious, with Epsilon, and you have got the brothers returning. Yeah, I mean, epic stuff from those boys. They were missed, surely, from week 1, weren't they?
Yeah, I love these two when they watch, and I always feel that the win's going to be with them when both the brothers are here, because they both come to prove a point. They both love London, they both love the Gfinity Elite Series, so they always want to come and put in their best performance that they can. And did they win last week, or did they lose? Because they're looking for something. They always want to continue, and I think they want to be champions this week, or this year, sorry.
Damascus, I'm going to ask Dark Moon Hado in just a second what his prediction is for this Envious Epsilon matchup. But how are you seeing this one go? This is a great contest to watch, isn't it? From Envious, the finalists from season 1.
Honestly, I feel like this one is the hardest to call tonight because, as you said, the brothers are back, and there is something about these two. When Kefteros is here, he's not the best player on the roster, but he always manages to deliver anyway. And Team Envious, the new pick, Mr. Crimson, we got Confs as well, Lio. This is a super scary team as well. What's going to be sure is we're going to see pop-offs and lots of big plays. But who's going to win that? I'm going to go for Epsilon just because Link Exelo plus Takamura is going to be a big hurdle.
You have thrown far forward. I mean, we're not even at the predictions point.
I am.
But you've thrown it out there.
Statement made.
I'll tell you what, for the debut man for the Elite Series, we've decided we're going to keep you at the desk. You're now an analyst as well. How about that for a debut? When you look at that Envious matchup with Epsilon, I mean, who are the danger men that you've probably played online or in other tournaments?
Out of both teams, Link Exelo, definitely. I've played him online. I've seen him play in tournaments. He just tears it up. Like no Nikali I've seen. He's always in your face, and he has the amazing footsie game as well. He's always so controlled with his space, so I'm going to be watching him in that team, and I think I would have to pick Epsilon to win it as well, yeah.
Okay, well, exciting stuff. Thank you very much, Dark Moon Hado, and to Jammers and Damascus. So we've had some fantastic drama tonight with wins for Infused, Method and Prophecy, and we haven't finished yet. Oh, no. Waiting patiently for us are Envious and Epsilon, and they go head-to-head after this break. So stick with us for more pop-offs like these.